All right, let's dive right in. The Advent calendar. Yeah, it's a classic holiday tradition, but you know what? It's also an incredibly powerful seasonal product. In this explainer, we're going to break down exactly how you can turn this festive staple into a really profitable online business, even if you're starting from absolute scratch.
This right here, this quote gets to the absolute heart of why Advent calendars sell so well. It's not really about the stuff inside, it's about the feeling. You're not just selling 24 little things, you are selling a daily ritual, a moment of joy that cuts right through all that December chaos. And once you really get that, that's the key to everything, to premium pricing, to customer loyalty, all of it.
That, of course, is the million-dollar question, isn't it? It's one thing to understand the psychology behind it, but it's a whole other thing to actually build a business around it. So that's what we're going to do now. We're about to walk you through the exact playbook from finding your killer idea all the way to launching your online shop.
Okay, first up, let's really unpack why this product is such a golden opportunity, especially for small businesses. It has some pretty unique advantages that most other products just can't compete with.
Let's break this down, because this is good. First, the product has a hard deadline, December 1st. That creates this natural urgency to buy. The demand? It's predictable. It happens every single year. Customers also see a curated box of 24 items as something of really high value, so they're willing to pay more for it. And the best part? If they love it this year, you can bet they'll be back for next year's version. It's just a fantastic business model.
All right, let's talk strategy. You know, the single most important decision you're going to make isn't about the box or the design, it's about who you're selling to. And this, right here, is where small sellers have a massive advantage over the big brands.
Think about it. If you make a calendar with just a bit of everything, you're immediately competing with every generic, mass-produced calendar on the shelf. And the only way to win that game is to be the cheapest. But if you get specific, you create something unique, something special that can't be easily compared on price alone.
And just look at some of these examples. Imagine a daily coffee tasting calendar for a true coffee snob, or a wax melt calendar for someone who just loves a cozy home. Or what about a calendar filled with treats for someone's beloved dog? I mean, these ideas have a built-in audience and a really clear story, and that is what sells.
Okay, let's switch gears to the practical side of things. How do we turn that great idea into a real plan? We're talking business models, pricing that actually makes you a profit, and your secret weapon for managing cash flow.
So, you've really got two main paths you can take here. You can sell a fully finished, ready-to-go calendar. That's all about convenience and a premium feel. Or you could sell these beautiful, reusable, empty calendars, maybe with curated filler packs on the side. That appeals way more to the DIYer, the person who wants to add a personal touch without doing all the hard work.
Now, each model has its own challenge, right? The finished calendar is super convenient, but man, the assembly time for you can be absolutely huge. The empty calendar is great. It's reusable, it's customizable, but you have to be really clear in explaining how it works. And filler packs are a fantastic add-on, but you have to make sure all the items are a consistent size. Choosing the right model for you is key.
Okay, listen up, because this one is so important. When it comes to pricing, please do not forget to pay yourself for your time. You have to factor in the cost of all 24 items, the complex packaging, and critically, the hours it takes to put each one together. Then add a small buffer for any items that might get damaged in shipping. Underpricing is the fastest way to burn out before December even gets here.
And this brings us to a total game-changing strategy, the pre-order. By launching with a pre-order, you get that sales revenue up front, which you can then use to buy your stock. It massively reduces your financial risk, it helps you figure out how much demand there is, and it stops you from making way too many calendars that just won't sell. It's brilliant.
Okay, so you've got your niche, you've got your plan. How do you actually sell the thing? Well, the good news is you don't need to get into some crazy panic discounting war with the big retailers. There's a smarter way.
So instead of focusing on sales and discounts, let's focus on value. Launch with a limited pre-order to build some real hype. Show behind-the-scenes videos of you packing the boxes. That builds trust. Tell a story about the experience, something like 24 days of cozy tea moments. And most importantly, make your final order deadlines clear, visible, and firm.
And this is such a critical insight. Your main job in marketing is to gently but firmly fight customer procrastination. Clear deadlines, countdown timers, phrases like order by November 20th to guarantee delivery before December 1st. That's what creates the urgency you need to actually close the sale.
Now, on the logistics side, one of the best things you can do for your own sanity is to plan backwards. Seriously, start with that final December 1st delivery date and work your way back to set your schedule for everything, ordering supplies, assembly, packing, shipping. This little bit of planning will save you from so many sleepless nights in late November, trust me.
So where should you actually sell your calendar? I mean, you've got options like marketplaces, sure, but for a premium, story-driven product like this, having your own shop can be a really powerful choice. Let's dig into why.
On your own website, you control the entire narrative. You get to tell your story your way. You can properly manage pre-orders, you can set your own deadlines, and you can bundle products without being lost in a giant sea of competitors. It just makes you look more professional, and honestly, it gives the customer a much better experience.
Now, if building a website sounds totally daunting, I get it. But there are done-for-you services out there that are specifically designed for small businesses. For example, a service like Make Local for Global is all about getting a professional store live and fast. They handle the techie stuff so you can just focus on your product.
And they are fast. We're talking you can have your shop built and ready to take pre-orders in just 5 days. And that is absolutely crucial when you're working with the tight seasonal deadlines of an advent calendar.
The pricing is also incredibly straightforward, which is great. It's just a simple annual fee, and they take zero commission on your sales. So as your business grows and you sell more calendars, you keep all of the profit you've worked so hard for.
And it's the whole package. You get the store itself, a free domain name, business email, payment setup, and all the training and support you need to actually run it confidently. It's pretty much everything you need to start selling right out of the box.
So there you have it. That's the roadmap. The opportunity is real, the demand is predictable, and the tools are totally accessible. The only question left is the one right there on your screen. Your future customers are out there right now looking for that perfect daily moment of joy. What will you create for them?